Don't you have better things to do?
What, then pet the kitty?
Alright, let's keep it moving. Watch yourself out there. Careful out there.
I don't think I want to necessarily go to the light just yet. Because I know there's places I can go now that I couldn't go before. Alright, where can...
I'm all right.
Somewhere where the light flickering in the section of the floor, we fix something at hold of the electrician. Okay. Last night, Milton Haveners welcomed the new year in style with a raucous party in the town square that included fireworks, line dancing, and a musical performance by the town choir. At the top of the evening, Mayor Barry Vaughan gave his annual address. Thanks to big players like Mayor Pharmaceuticals and Homer Mart reinvigorating our local market, 1997 is going to be our best year yet, he declared to a cheering crowd of hopeful townsfolk. Okay.
You're not going to survive this.
What year is it? Alan's home. Doc Wales told me to write, so I'm writing. Even though I don't want to write, what I want to do is scream at people. A woman by the lighthouse today told her meathead boyfriend I was looking at her funny and he punched me in the gut. I wish I could bury both of them in the ground. I'm so mad I'm seeing red.
Nothing.
Okay.
Odd place for a mirror. It's locked. Not working.
Okay, gas mask from the boiler room. Desmond, we spoke of running a Rorschach test. Have you done one before? No, but I've seen it in movies. You show me a picture and I say what it makes me feel. I show you an ink blot and you tell me what it might look like. Shall we do a few? Sure. A flower, but it's broken. Crowded auditorium, 2 people fighting. What might this be? A monster with 6 arms like a snake. I'm sorry, I just sound incredibly stupid. Not at all. There are no wrong answers, Virginia. How does this last ink plot make you feel? Powerful. Okay, what's this? Okay, we've got something that's the final. Alright, so boiler room, that's I want to say in the basement. But, okay. Piss off, cunts! We can't go down that way yet. Well, that's the boiler room.
Probably break this with something. This should help with the gas.
Alan Shore, the one-man freak show, who made all your other patients seem well-adjusted by comparison. From the first moment he stepped into your office, you knew he was doomed. Have fun?
Is there a link between Virginia and Alan? I wouldn't rule it out.
I guess I'm about to find out.
Be careful, Desmond.
I can listen to songs with this.
That was nice. It was sad, but it was nice.
It was. Okay.
Once more onto the breach.
You got this.
Okay, it's actually called a doll's house. Okay. Alright, so we got like lots of boats in this bit.
Okay, Mr. Shore, tape's running. Thank you for agreeing to be recorded.
Oh, should I just start talking? What do you want to know?
What made you decide to seek counseling?
Man, Doc, it's just weird. As in, I feel weird, like I'm weird all the time, you know? I'm not saying this right. People think I'm weird, and it's cool I am, but I shouldn't feel weird, right?
Can't... Oh, pistol up. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Never thought I'd be walking the baby shark around. I get the
Yeah, I was
fucking joke
fully-
now. Baby shark, Okay. I just wanted to turn the heater on because it was cold. Okay.
How exactly do you feel weird?
Off, odd, slightly tilted. I've had these nightmares ever since I can remember. I've always had these horrific dreams I can't explain. They recur, man, like there are themes in them that keep coming back. And honestly, Doc, it's been such a constant that I shape my life around them, you know?
Have you ever seen anyone about these recurring nightmares?
Like a shrink like you? No. Honestly, for the longest time, I thought it was normal life to wake up sweating, to see things in the dark, frightful things.
Alright.
What is it that frightens you, Alan?
See, that's the thing I don't get. My whole life, I could feel the presence of shadows. I could hear sorrow in the dark. It's poetic, man, I know. I got so used to being paralyzed by dread that I began to like it. And people notice, you know, I say weird stuff sometimes, I guess. At some point, I just decided to live comfortably in this reality, maintaining a beacon of light over a sea of darkness, alone, and afraid. But I'd be lying if I didn't admit that I'm being swallowed by darkness or sinking into the depths. It makes me feel alive, man. It's electric.
Look at you, Mr. Private Detective. What do you think is behind all this? Bigfoot? Aliens? Big bad government officials? Shed some light on the situation, why don't you? Alright, so I have a feeling... our torch is going to be very important. I don't think I necessarily want to know what that is. I have a distinct feeling we go in here. Alright. We have to restore the light. Alright, the red light hurts. Both the light and the dark will hurt you. Perhaps like him, you should get a job at the lighthouse, alone and afraid. Alright, so avoid the red light from the lighthouse.
Icarus flies too close to the sun and it kills him. I'll spare you the analogy. In our story, you're going to bring the sun to Alan, and the both of you will burn.
Alright, so that's the... Alright, we're here. We came from the beach. I hate those things. Perhaps when the sun lays its head upon a pillar of water and clouds respond in orange and pink, you shall see the revelation as John did at Patmos. Virgil County Blackouts is the true stranger than fiction. What else could it be but a high-powered EMP, says Lenny Crum, as he puts the final touches on a sign that reads Planet Home, one of several homemade signs made by the locals today at the Extraterrestrials of Milton biannual gathering. Theories and conspiracies could be heard at every turn as residents try to make sense of the recent sudden blackouts around the county. Look, it probably malfunctioned when the aliens approached Earth, or they did it on purpose, says Lenny. This is far from the only speculation we've heard over the last few days, and it's important to note that it doesn't seem to be receiving much, if any, attention from other news sources. While this investigative journalist doesn't wish to raise any red flags, I can't help but wonder why that is. Have we finally stumbled onto a real conspiracy, one that is being closely monitored by government suits and protected by a gag order, or are we reading too much into the mundane? This and more on the next edition of Milton Mysteries. Okay. Sorry, no light at the end of this tunnel. Maybe the top of the tower or bottom of the pit. Okay. Oh, why am I clicking M as if there's going to be like a... Okay, piss off! I hate those things.
sky, do you think Icarus contemplated how weird a person he was? Why can't he just be normal? Do you think his parents pushed him to be a lawyer? To be a doctor? Like your parents did?
It's blocked from the other side.
Alright, there must be a way in. They will tell you that Virgil County residents, specifically Milton Haven, are no strangers to spooky events and unexplainable phenomena, from disappearing children to reports of ghost sightings and extraterrestrial visits. So why has this incident caught our attention so? As many of you know, last week's mysterious blackout, maybe not so coincidental fire at Patmos Lighthouse grounds, may very well be linked. Okay. As investigation is ongoing, according to Milton Haven Sheriff's Office, the details of the above-mentioned phone call must remain undisclosed, but this reporter and Homer Mart Employee of the Month has a knack for getting in trouble in order to get to the truth. More to follow. Melton Mysteries. Okay. Icarus Lighthouse, authorized to be constructed by President Harrison in 1889 and completed in 1891 at a cost of $22,300. When the lighthouse was completed, it stood some 300 feet from the edge of the cliff. The sandstone tower is 28 feet in diameter, of an octagonal shape, and 80 feet to the lantern. Also, who cares? We're all going to die sooner or later, and these facts mean nothing. Are you even sure that you're really standing here reading this? Maybe this is some sort of horrific fever dream. Here's a random number. 300,000. Alan Shaw was burned alive by the government. No unauthorized entry. Dangerous chemical and biological agents have been... Okay. Okay. Piss off! Go away! This maniac probably melted the keys to all these doors along with his damned house. When management hears about it, it's going to be your ass. Get someone to go in there and fish them out if they still exist. I'm not setting a foot in there. The whole thing seems unstable and smells of burnt human flesh.
The door leading to the courtyard is locked.
Okay. I've just noticed something about that shade guy.
The door leading to the courtyard is locked. Guess not. It's a fuse box.
Fuck off.
Shivers down my spine. It's a fuse box.
Why is it so dark?
I'm shining my torch Take a look at yourself through the looking glass and see how shrouded in darkness a mind like Alan's could be. Make it bright.
It's out of fuel.
I was in the tower when it happened. I took the rope down the cliffs into the boathouse, falling as I fumbled around, unable to see. Of all the nightmares I'd had to date, this must be the worst. My light went out and there was an accident. Oh God, it's all my fault.
It's an old oil lantern.
Creepy fucking hate him. Every bit of me is dark. The monsters I was told that I was making up have now stepped forth out of the shadows.
The lantern is off.
That ship is Death. It bears Death's name. I managed to find one of those flare guns from inside the belly of the beast. I'm not afraid to use it. By my light, the darkness will burn. I need to call Desmond. He would understand.
There's unnatural darkness here. The door leading to the courtyard is locked. Is anybody even out there?
Agent Blank instructions are to take all highly flammable containers of blank from the bay with the blank and move them indoors. No smoking flare guns or explosives near this crap. Keep an eye on that driver smoking around transport. If he gives you blank about it, arrest him, okay?
In a world full of darkness, it is reasonable to try and find light. Alan did when he went down to that ship. But did it clear the way, or did it set his world aflame? I dare you to go down there and find out.
Find a fire source to clear the blockage in the lighthouse. I mean... Alright.
I need more of this.
Welcome to Icarus Point. We started our tour at the Lighthouse Museum, faithful recreation of the original lighthouse keeper logic. Our tour continues in the courtyard, which offers a breathtaking view of Patmos Bay. Okay. Ignoring his father's instructions not to fly too close to the sun and it in turn melting the wax of his wings, Icarus fell out of the sky and into the ocean, where he found his death at the hands of his hubris. Want to go down there and poke at a dead body? Okay.
It's a fuse box.
Okay, that lighted that. Blah, words. Okay.
I'm gonna show you something.
I don't like this! Me don't like it! Oh, fuck! Okay. But I don't like it.
It's blocked from the other side.
that's blocked from the other side. Alright.
It's blocked from the other side.
Yeah, I get that, but how do I get to the other side?
Show you something.
Yeah, he's just throwing shit at me. I got me a crank wheel. Instructions. Lowering a small boat into the water is a two-man job. Do not attempt to lower the boat on your own. Once a person is safely in the boat, a second person will use the crank to slowly lower the boat down to the water. Always check the boat and rope for brakes, okay? So if that's a two-person job, how am I supposed to do it?
It's a base for a crank wheel. It pops out if I turn it too tight. Okay. I have to get this at like just the right angle or something, don't I? Because I'm thinking I want to push that in there to keep the door locked, like keep the door open, so I can grab the crank wheel and get out, like. It pops out. It's a base for a crank wheel.
should sit in the boat first.
Yeah, because we need the crank wheel for that. I think I pushed it too much. Now I can't kind of get in.
It's a base for a crank wheel. It pops out if I turn it too tight. It's a base for a crank wheel.
The issue I'm facing
It pops out if I turn it too tight. It's a base for a crank wheel. It pops out if I turn it too tight.
I do believe I is stucketh.
I should sit in the boat first. It's a base for a crank wheel.
freaking die. New orders, blow it up in case they haven't already left it for storage somewhere. If the barrels are flammable, stack them up and blow them to hell. Try and contain it to areas that will block access to blank. This includes blank. Seal this area shut. No blank witnesses. Signed blank. Thank you for the lurk, Prince. Let me do a thing.
If I fucking die of a heart attack on stream. The fuck? Ah! Nope.
Delicious.
USS Thanatos.
Oh, it's cold in here. This looks weak.
Stay the blank out of Thanatos. It's not safe. There is a major blank. That stuff is everywhere. It's blank, highly dangerous, flammable, and will blank as a kite in a matter of minutes. Captain and crew were medevaced to blank. I should be able to just wacky whack it. Because I have a feeling that has something to do with how I get in the boat. Can you just, I don't know, maybe stab below? On the bright side, I seem to be able to get up there as anytime I like now. Thanatos doesn't want you here. Well, too bad.
Things keep getting stranger.
Okay. I'm falling.
Seems like there's no escape.
Hello, Wakey Dreamwell. We should probably, I don't know, take a runner for this one. Whoop. It's getting a little claustrophobic though.
Nothing.
Okay. Is there like a... Okay. Okay, now there's security cameras. Alright, so I'm guessing this guy's story is he was like paranoid. He was one of those tinfoil hat guys who thought the government was listening into his phone calls or something, or thought he was like... I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with the boat is. responsible for this boat crashing? Is that what went on? I have 3 flares. So I think we want to be careful with how we use those, obviously. Okay, so I can...
Danger. Miscalculation.
Get him!
I fell, but I'm assuming that wouldn't have mattered too much. Oh god, I'm nearly out of bullets. I'm just gonna run the hell out of here because I do not have the bullets to fight them right now.
Not bad.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, that'll be my way back up. Fucker tried to run me over with a car.
This way leads to the top of the crane. No dice.
You're never going to figure this out on your own, so I'll do the thinking for you. If you want to get over the fence and out of the wharf, you'll have to get high. Yeah, so I know I definitely need to get that, so okay. Am I perhaps... It's worth a shot?
This way leads to the top of the crane. Yep, that's in my system now. got to be kidding me.
Oh! There's lots of high jumping that I'm failing at. Okay. Yeah, I have to agree. You gotta be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm just gonna keep breaking my legs for a little while. We're just gonna keep doing that thing for just a little while.
You've got to be kidding me.
High, too high. Ricky, come on. I'm supposed to move all this chemical bullshit to the roof of the warehouse? What the hell for? It took an hour just to move the first few. What kind of job is this anyway? I thought they wanted the shipment to go to the quarry. Okay. Gets to... I'm pretty sure that's death. That looks like death. How do we get up there? Okay, whatever that is, I failed. I may need to do this. Just so I can, like, have all my flares back. I'm pretty sure I do clearly want to get onto that. Because I think... Okay. Like, obviously I can... Like, I think that's where I'm supposed to go, but... Because that looks like the thing that controls the crane. But... Right. Okay, well, at least I know I can walk along that without dying. But how... Well, that makes sense. Okay. So, I went over here just for that. Okay. Like, I get it, but Alright, maybe if I aim it directly.
blocked from the other side.
To Mike from Rick. Mike, if you need to restart the gantry crane brakes, you're going to need 3 fuses. You can get them at the garage and at the back left storage shed. If you still need more, you can steal one from the generator if it's not in use. These cheap bastards need to buy us more equipment, I swear. Okay, so from each of the sides. And this is the middle, so...
Side.
Okay.
locked from the other side.
Boo.
I don't want to be afraid anymore. Why do I feel strange?
Alright, so... So yeah, we need 3 fuses.
How do I fight this?
Too much for one man.
Following the event, any talk of a blank will not be mentioned or discussed. Any witnesses are to be blank burnt. Okay. That's certainly... I don't know how I get over there. Hey!
Delicious. Like, yeah, that got me in there, but... I have no freaking clue where I'm supposed to be.
what was the point of doing that to get over here then if it's... Okay, so, like, I'm really not sure where I'm supposed to be going. But I know this building's where, so, in the... And poop. Okay. It's a puzzle. We got this. We just need to kind of work out how to get each one of these fuses. And then, yeah. And then we're kind of laughing. Okay, so I think I know. I need the shadow to come.
I can't see the bright side.
Like, I kind of... Like, there just has to be a huge light, right? Because if anything, I kind of need him to come here and melty these things. Because... the only way I'm going to get him to actually melty these things... if I can turn that light off, but Alright.
Why is it so dark?
Backlist storage shed. So, garage backlist storage shed. So I think that might be where we go last.
It's a fuse box.
Quit running. I just wanted to help.
Yeah, I don't get the point of this area. Okay. I think we want this. We want it to eat 2 of them. So that goes down. Yeah, so now that's done. But that all seems very risky considering how much, like, how much it freaking hurts to get touched by it.
It's a fuse box. Guess not.
There's no light on here anymore. I have one fuse.
It's a fuse box.
Well, I have no more fuses, so I'm kind of screwed on that front. Do I have any more fuses in the warehousey bit?
It's a fuse box.
Change of plans. Due to the blank mishandling of shipment, we're going to have to contain as much ancient blank and focus on damage control. I have a civilian driver that collided with traffic not a minute after leaving with this blank. I'm wildly uncomfortable with these dock workers and local hires handling this stuff. But orders are now to store barrels in various locations around blank.
Why do I feel strange?
It's a fuse box. I can't carry that much ammo.
Bravo! It only took you an hour to find your way past a chain link fence. That light you've been carrying around.
Okay, so back to the lighthouse.
It's blocked from the other side. It's blocked from the other side.
I'm just gonna run! He's throwing sludge at me.
I don't want to step any closer.
When I was in high school, I used to hide in the dark room. I wasn't even in the photography club. The red light soothed me. It was the key to my sanity. I had a nightmare where I went into that new superstore and a lady with blood coming out of her neck threw glass at me. I might not have been dreaming. It's unclear. I haven't slept in 3 days. Okay, so that's the link between... It's currently 4:49 p.m. and I am at Icarus looking out to the vast ocean and I'm sad. I don't know why. Sadness found a home in my chest. It moved in with all of its stuff and it lives there now. This is dumb. Doc said I should let it out when I feel like I have something to say out loud, but my throat hurts and right now I just want to say that I'm sad. I'm saying it and I don't know who this is for. I'm saying it to the ocean. I'm sad. There. Do whatever you want with it.
The door's all... Oh, come on. No dice.
So we know what the rooms with red lights contain a key.
Waking up in cold sweat, being haunted by government spies, and loving it is not normal. Neither is losing your patience. Paranoia will eat you whole, won't it?
What really happened to Alan Shaw? The case of Alan Shaw, the lighthouse keeper suspected of setting the fire that consumed parts of Icarus Point, continues to be a hot button issue. Alan's a pretty strange dude, but setting fire to his own house? I don't know if he's capable of doing something like that, said Frankie Nielsen, a frequent visitor to Icarus Point. An official press release by the Milton Haven Police Department asserts that Alan used a flare gun to start the fire, and that the case is currently being investigated as a failed suicide attempt. This reporter, however, has his doubts. Why would Alan have a flare gun in his possession, an item more commonly found on ships out at sea than in a lighthouse? The water gets muddled even further when considering Alan's call to police shortly before the incident, which mentioned men in black going to and from the ship crash site at Patmos Beach. Did Alan see something he shouldn't have, or is this just the product of a mentally unstable man's imagination? Only Alan Shaw can answer those questions, and he may never wake again.
Pretty good.
Agent Blank instructions are to take all highly flammable containers of the blank from the bay where blank and move them indoors. No smoking flare guns or explosives near this crap. Keep an eye on that driver smoking around transport. If he gives you blank about it, arrest him. I'm not necessarily sure which other directions there are to go. We got one of them, but like...
chained up.
I thought I picked up a key.
Not working. Nothing.
Something else with a red light. Hey, if flashes red, I think I've got to grab it while it's red.
The door's all chained up.
You fool. You think you can replace Alan's broken personality with a new one? Simply change it like a light bulb. Go ahead. I can't wait to see it break in your...
Time to shed some light. Of course, no power.
You reap what you sow. Finish what you started, Desmond. Generator's been showing signs of decay. Sometimes if it's off after cleaning, it needs a push to help it get going. Oddly enough, I can relate. I'm pretty sure I turned it on.
I need to figure out a way to restore power.
Oh, come on, I turned it. Okay.
There's only so much I can carry.
Um.
It's okay. The ship, the fire, those weren't your fault. Whatever this chemical is, it's gotta be the source.
I don't want to be afraid anymore.
You're braver than you know. Alan's madness came on just as suddenly as Virginia's did. I have no doubt their cases are linked. I need to follow the chemical trail, see where it takes me.
Eh?
You've reached the office of Dr. Desmond Wales. Please leave a message after the tone.
Doc? Doc, are you there? Why would you be there? It's the middle of a goddamn night. This is bad, man. I don't even know what's happening. I swear, Doc, I didn't even know it was supposed to come through. copy of the log from the wharf. I know what's coming in. It's not even my job. I just like to be prepared. But that ship, it said nothing about that ship, man. And then the bulb quit on me, man, when I needed it the most. It quit on me. Everything was so dark. And then boom! The ground is shaking. I went down there. I wanted to help. I wanted to make sure no one was hurt. Man, I don't know. There are monsters down there, Doc. I swear. I can see them in the shadows. They move around when I'm not looking. They try and grab me into the floor, Doc. I'm losing it. I found one of those flare guns. Someone must have dropped it. Gotta fight darkness with light. How could I not see it sooner? Gotta fight. Wait. They're here. They're here. The men in black. Oh, weird. That guy Nygaard is here. I've seen him around. Around you, man. I gotta warn them, Doc. They don't know about the monsters. Gotta fight the darkness with light, man.
You're back. Good. I was getting worried. Things are starting to become unstable around here.
How so?
The ground is shaking and the water outside is rising.
I know what happened to Alan.
I know. I saw. Alan mentioned that driver you were treating. Max Nygaard? Classic bag of cats, that guy. There's probably a door to his house here as well.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Patient name Alan Shaw, age 33. Diagnosis nightmare disorder, phobia of the dark, schizotypical traits. Patient sought treatment on his own, complaining of a long-standing inability to be in the dark and of recurring nightmares in which shadows are moving and growing. He fears being touched or consumed by shadows. Born, raised in Montauk, New York, moved to New York City at 18 years of age, moved to Milton at 22. Patient has had persistent fear of the dark since early childhood. The nightmares may themselves be a manifestation of the phobia, strengthening it in the process. The obsessive needs to keep the lights on was indulged by a patient's parents, and it's likely that appeasement exacerbated the issue. Patient's parents were both avid smokers. Both died from lung cancer within a year of each other. Alan was 16 at the time. He likely spent the 2 years leading up to his moving out alone. Psychological notes. Patient has structured his life around a need for light at all times, including operating and maintaining Icarus Point Lighthouse, leaving a previous job as a mechanic for the Pandora Hotel. Patient feels strange around others, prefers a mostly solitary lifestyle. Patient lives adjacent to the lighthouse. Patient sometimes expresses excitement involving his phobia, enjoying the thrill of the ride when scared. Possible masochistic tendencies. Additional. Admitted to NLH after suffering near-fatal burns the night of the ship crash. Condition comatose.
Hi. You haven't been petting other cats, have you?
No.
I want to go back to... Times I've woken up here, Juan. Times I've woken up here is 6.
Too much for one man.
Last night I woke up to the sound of 2 men whispering outside my window. I peeked and saw what looked like the feds taking pictures of the house. I quickly ran downstairs and opened my front door, but they were gone and now I can't sleep. I'm pretty sure that's not what I saw, but I'm not certain.
So basically, I just look at these pictures and say the first thing that pops into my head? Basically, yes. Okay, ready. A trumpet player. A tall tree, a tower maybe casting a long shadow. A small sailboat out to sea. It's raining hard. Maybe. Maybe it's caught in a storm. Whoa, trippy. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. It looks like a black hole or like a sinkhole. Yeah, that's it, a sinkhole. Endless at the bottom, you know? That one made me feel something, Doc. It put a pit in my stomach. Does that mean it worked? The test?
What's your emergency? Oh, I know what it is. You're a moron! A moron!
Ooh, glad to see it's still good. It's my record player.
I'm a little bit anxious. I'm a little unsure of
Hey,
where
Kevin.
to go. I'm a little kid swallowed by the shadows in the ocean, and I know it's a little bit daunting. It's a little bit scary when I'm alone. It's a little bit dark outside when I'm uptight. I call you on the phone. When we hang up, I stay awake for a while, wondering if what you say is true. I am flawed but fixable when I manage to shut eye. Oh, for all I know, I might be slumbering. Although I'd rather be dead on your couch. In my bed, in my head, there's a light, but it's red, and I wander till waters bend around me.
Sounds like The Greatest Showman. Like it's like each of the patients have like their own vinyl, which is their own little song. It's kind of based on what they were going through.
All I'm doing is aiding. All I offer to give is a helping hand, but I cannot see but 2 feet in front of me, so try to understand. If you're caught in a doorway and a fire is nipping at your heel, if you're stuck on a sinking ship, enjoy your trip and pray it isn't real. When I wake up, I find that I'm hungry for more, unsatisfied. Oh God,
I'm sure, yes, Kevin. Like they get big so fast.
For all these uninvited visitors outside, I'd say I'm having a damn good night. In my bed, in my head, there's a light, but it's red, and I wonder till waters bend around me and surround me until I quit. What's this shining at the far end of the road? Oh, I admit I'd rather see the dark end of a tunnel than the bottom of the pit. I'm in need of a captain, and I wish you were that for me today. I'm in need of a wax and feather set of wings, and then I'll be okay, as long as I take off. When the sun can't burn away my dream, don't know when I'll be back this way, perhaps someday. Don't wait. In my bed, in my head, there's a light, but it's red, and I wander till waters bend around me and surround me until I quit. What's this shining at the far end of the road? Oh, I admit I'd rather see the dark end of a tunnel than the bottom. Tunnel than the bottom, sunk into the bottom of the pit.
Yeah, for how sad like these songs are, they have no right to be as catchy as they are.
Alan was a bit weird. Then again, I'm a talking cat, so. Having trouble? Have you tried getting good?
Yeah, he is getting so
Be on
big.
the lookout for new toys to play with. Watch the fur. I just licked it.
Okay. I'm gonna call it for tonight. That seems like a pretty good place to leave it. So let me see who we've got to rate. Okay, I know where we're going. We're going to go raid the man who was half man, half mustache, half machine, half dinosaur. Yeah, that. If you're subbed, you can pick either of the raid messages that are about to go up. If you're not, just like the first one. Should be good. It's got it won't have any of my emotes, so. But yeah, take your pick. I will probably be back tomorrow night. Depends on my anxiety levels, because they're kind of all over the place at the moment since I quit smoking. So, yeah, I'll be back though. And I'll catch you guys at the next stream. Much love to you. Bye. I'm just watching your boobs jiggle, that's all. Look at them jiggle! Look at the jiggle physics!
Someone let Michael know that his son's dead.
Yeah, call Michael.